Welcome back, everybody, to Chantilly. We have the Moët and Chandon Subsidiary Cup this time, and it's PACA France versus Italy. I'm Tim Ward, the commentator, and I'm joined for this game with Pancho McLaughlin. Welcome, Pancho.
Hi, everyone. Well, thank you, Polo Line. It's a pleasure being here. We're going to be here commentating this exciting game. We have two really strong teams, PACA France against the Italian team.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's definitely going to be a good one. PACA France, of course, are the champions of last year. They won this in the inaugural Polo Nations Cup. They didn't make it through the qualifying stages this time, so they're very strong against the Italian team, another very strong team. Here we are. I'll introduce the PACA France team. That's Jean-Claude Legrand, the owner of the team of 0 goals, up at number 1. At number 2 with the bright blue helmet, Dorian Bulto, French 3-goal player. At number 4, Petit Louis Jarige, at number 3. And number 4, Julian Reins, 4-goal player.
For Italy, we have Riccardo Paganelli, 0 goals. Number 2 is Piera Melan with 2 goals. And the 2 5-goalers at the back, we have Nacho Kennedy with the number 3 shirt, and Lalo Geronimo Fanelli, the captain of the team.
Okay, so we're underway. The first line-out has been won by PACA France, taking it out to the side, but it just pops over the boards there. The umpire will drop it, give them 7 seconds for Italy to make a start on the back line there. And so Fanelli, he'll start off with it, take 1 tap forward. His men have gone up. And there is a pass right up to the front. Now, Pierre is waiting on one of his favourite little sort of rosy-coloured horses there. He does a lot of work on that horse. Doesn't get that near side. And a backhand comes in nicely from Petit Louis. Turning on quickly is Jean-Claude. But he gets ridden off here by Fanelli. For Italy, Fanelli turns it. He's on quite a tall-looking horse. It's got some run too. Can he beat? Yeah, he's beaten Bulto there. He's still got to get past Reins. Julian Reins, very, very classy player at the back there. Keeping the back door shut so well. And organising the team for PACA France. But this is Kennedy. He's very handy on the ball. Great tapping he's got. Kennedy now. He's taking it round to the left. He's going to have a shot. Gets hooked out of it. He didn't see Jarige behind him and gets a good hook. Still they push on forward though. They're in the 30-yard line now with Fanelli, Italy. They've got a chance here. He's had his pocket picked by the French team. Fanelli's got it back though. Takes a shot with the open backhand. And it's been swept up here. Oh, it's been picked up and turned around by Petit Louis, but the foul went there. What did you see there, Pancho?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if the ball went out or not, and we're going to have a corner probably. That's what it's looked like. But good job from the Italian team. They worked that play really well, but also a good merit of the French that they had the patience without fouling. A bit unlucky there. The ball went out. We have a corner now. It's a 60-yard penalty in favor of the Italian team that they're wearing a white shirt today. And we have Lalo Fanelli there, the captain, the number 4 goal. The number 4 shirt, 5 goals, is going to take this corner.
Yeah, so Fanelli from the 60, teeing the ball up there. Keep an eye out for Petit Louis. We saw that horse. He's on that little dark-coloured horse with a white face. That horse is turbocharged. She can really, really run. Had an amazing run on that one the other day. One of the fastest horses perhaps we've seen in the tournament. But anyway, here we go. From the 60-yard line, this is Fanelli for Italy. So France have started with half a goal. This is a chance for Italy to get in the lead early on. It's along the ground. It's out to the right of the move. Oh, someone's kept it in, have they? Yeah, a little flick. I think it was Pierre, was it? Or Ricardo?
Yeah, it looks like Ricardo. He's quite happy with that one. Good shot from Lalo Fanelli. Probably didn't have the height that he wanted. But we're going to see on the replay. But it looks like Rick managed to tap that ball and put the first goal of the game.
Yeah, nice touch by him. It was going out wide, and Ricardo just flicked it in. Got a little tap on it, straightened it up, put it through. Great touch. So, first goal. And now Italy are up by half. Coming out of the line out is the captain, Julian Reins for PACA France. He loses it here to Kennedy. Kennedy turns it round the outside as Finelli comes past him. And look at Pierre working hard to give Kennedy the space. Now Kennedy's missed it and Boulteau's got it as he turns it around for the French team. Makes a nice pass. Now this is the horse I was talking about. She can run. Is he going to let her go? Yeah, there she goes straight away. Breaks away. He's giving her time. It is that horse again giving her time. Pierre's not going to catch on that one, on the little Rosie horse. And again, yeah, we called it. Great run from Petit Louis on that little pocket rocket, the dark bay mare with a white face.
Sí, golazo from Paca France, and great team play there between Dorian, Boulteau, that he turned that ball, and he saw Petit Louis on that super fast horse, as you mentioned before, Tim. And well, Petit Louis just had to stick and ball that ball. It looks easy from here, but really nice goal from the number 3 for Paca France. 1.5-1 is the score at the moment.
Nice. We've had 2 goals early on here in the first half of the first chukka, which is good to see. So Italy coming out now with Kennedy, trying to answer that goal back. He's, like I said, he's got amazing skills here. Look at him go. The ball seems to be stuck to the end of his stick as he's trying to dribble past the French team. It's not going to be easy. He's left it behind there. And somehow he's come straight back onto it again. Still, he's got it. Wow, look at him tapping away. Amazing skills with the ball here, but he's still got a lot of work to do to get past the Pack of France team. Julien Rhines closing the door. That's a nice under the neck shot. Perhaps a little bit too much angle. Ricardo's got another little magic touch. And who was it? It may have been Finelli to finish it off, but that's quite a cool goal there by the Italians.
Yeah, great individual play by Nacho Kennedy. Somehow he managed to recover the ball a couple of times. Then he hit a lovely under the neck shot. And Ricardo was there really well positioned again. While the French were appealing a bit of the foul, the umpires considered there was enough distance. So no danger, no foul. Now we have a free change. So the players have a minute to go quickly, change horses, and we will restart this game in just a moment.
So, tell us about your campaign in this tournament. You had a great run right up to the semi-final, Pancho. How's it been, the whole tournament for you?
Well, the tournament, amazing, and the whole season, it's been super competitive. All the teams are well organized, all balanced teams. And, well, yesterday we played a very good game. We just watched the game, actually, before coming here. Well, the other team was a little bit more effective, and, well, this type of games, they get defined by details. We lost by half a goal, but, well, we have to congratulate the other team that they also played a very good game, and well, we wish them best of luck for the final. And on our side, well, no regrets. We fought hard. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So, well, tough luck. We will try to come stronger next time.
Yeah, good attitude, mate. Well done. It was a great game, that semi-final. A strange game. It was beautiful plays and open plays, but very few goals.
Yeah, very few goals. But, well, we saw the video, and both teams had a lot of chances. And, well, we're not as effective. They were half a goal more effective than us. And we won. But, well, let's go back to this game. Well, the blue team managed to get the throw-in.
Okay, yeah. So Back of France getting the throw, but a nice backhand coming in and turning it onto it quickly as Kennedy, but he hasn't got the line, I don't think, there. Jean-Claude Legrand knew he could take his time on that. He had the line and Kennedy couldn't, but he's only hit it as far as Finelli. He's left it behind there and now picks it up, taking it round under the neck. Italy have got it again with Kennedy. He seems to be doing a lot with the ball here. He's enjoying tapping it, but again, he's left that one behind. And France have a little opportunity if they can turn it around into attack quickly. Boulteau fighting for it in the middle with Finelli. Finelli losing it there to Julien Rhines, the captain of Pack of France team. He's now coming across, charging on his own on this tall bay horse, gets it up onto the 60 and has to stop to pick it up. This field is in beautiful condition considering the rain we've had lately. Luckily the sun, beautiful sun coming out now. It's Petit Louis. Petit Louis turns it around and heads toward goal. He's gone round the two men there. Still got one to beat though. Petit Louis, he takes a shot and flicks it in. Nice goal there for the Pack of France team.
Yeah, another nice goal. Well, we're seeing a lot of very good defense. Every time a team is scoring a goal, they're working hard for it. So we're seeing a really even game. It's actually goal after goal.
Goal after goal, all in the same goal down that one end. I don't think we've even used this half, hardly. So back to the middle now, and 2.5 goals to 2 with that France's half a goal start.
Yeah, but we're seeing a really nice game. No fouls at the moment, or very little infraction. So well, we're happy to watch this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there is a foul. Boulteau had the line. He broke out of the line out there. And I think one of the Italians, perhaps Ricardo, just got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. And he was the last man there. He was breaking away from the line out. So they'll move this one at least up to the 60. can see there, just at the end there, as Ricardo tried to get out of the way, but it was too late.
Yeah, the umpires, they got a bit of a delay on that whistle. They were trying to give Dorian the advantage. He couldn't get that advantage, so then the whistle came, and it looks like a 40-yard penalty. He got a breakaway, and Ricardo was the last man, so they're going to give the attacking team the advantage there, no?
Yeah, 40 yards, Petit Louis on this little black horse here.
Looks like a stallion.
Oh, right, nice. They lead by half. He's hit it hard and high. That could have been a 60. Over it goes. Nicely done. Petit Louis. Great shot there. Beautiful penalty. Taking them now 3.5 goals to 2, PACA France.
Yeah, great start for Petit Louis in this game, scoring 3 goals for his team. And, well, now the players have 25 seconds to return to the center. And we're going to restart this game with a throw-in.
5 goals already on the board in the first chukker. That's nice. And it's a testament to such a great field here as well. Ball comes right out the back of the line out. And onto it is Ricardo. Ricardo on this light-coloured horse, trying to run round the outside there. Fanelli can't follow him up. And Petit Louis spins that little stallion around nicely and heads on forward. Jean Lecronte is going to wait and let him go past. Julien Reins goes up for the pass, but it doesn't come. And Boulteau does well to drop at the back there. He saw his men go up forward, so he sat back and kept the back door shut, which was important when the backhand came in. He had time to turn it and then hit a nice pass forward. But it hasn't... Oh, Julien coming in to try and collect it, but Fanelli, he's got it for the Italians. He'll bring it over toward the commentary box. Big write-off coming in from Fanelli, but he ate it up and stayed on the ball. Turns it, straightened things up. Who's he got to pass to? There is a pass. And there's 3 white shirts up there, nicely picked up by Kennedy, leaving it behind there for Julien Reins to turn it for France. Julien now out toward Pierre Armelin is going to come get a good hook, but Boulteau comes and supports him, follows it up, tries to flick it past Kennedy here. And Petit Louis just snuck in front of Kennedy.
Yeah, we're going to have a chukker. Let's see what the umpires decide. If actually Petit Louis got inside the swing of Nacho Kennedy. We're actually watching on the replay, so we'll see when we come back what's the call from these 2 umpires. We have Rafa Silva, one of the top umpires. Yeah, he does the Argentine Open back in Argentina.
Very nice. So that was a great chukker. We saw 5 goals in the first chukker. We'll take a quick break as the players change horse. We'll end the first chukker. 3.5 goals to PACA France, Italy's 2.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
So, welcome back, everybody. We're going to start this chukker with a hit for Italy. Pancho, you can explain what happened at the end there?
Yes, as we were mentioning at the end of the first chakra, Nacho Kennedy was fighting there with one of the players, and then Petit Louis got inside his swing. So, that's the call. We have a spot hit in favor of the Italian team that, they recover possession. Let's see what they try to do from this part of the field. Usually, in this case, the teams try to do a bit of a blocking and do a short pass to usually their number 3. Or if you have a long hitter on the team, they try to actually send the ball as closer to the goal as possible and then apply pressure and try to win actually that play or try to win the second play.
So Kennedy here on this tall bay gelding that he's on. He's got the duty of taking the penalty. Pierre Henlon is coming in close to start, and staying back with him at the moment is Kennedy. He's also on quite a tall-looking horse. They look like runners, this chukka. That's a nice pass. Kennedy will try and get on the end of it. Goes up to the 60, but read it perfectly, did Petit Louis, with a nice backhand. Well, Bulteau, who'd already turned before it came. That was a good play from the French team. Look how quickly they changed that defence into attack within about half a second, and now they're down the other side of the field. Nice play from the French. Oh, a big swing there and a loud whistle on the play. Was it the shot during the ride-off, or what was that for, Pancho?
Yeah, we're going to check it on the replay, but it looked like a bit of unlucky from Lalo Fanelli when Dorian Bulteau on the grey horse was coming very fast. Fanelli got a bit of a ride-off that was not at the same speed and not shoulder to shoulder, so it looks like that will be the call. Let's see what the umpires... As we see, we have 2 umpires on the field, on horses, and they always have a third one outside the field that is also, checking, and he can actually see what we are watching on TV as well, and also on the field. And usually between the 3 of them, they try to, decide what's the right call, no? Sometimes that's why they take a bit of a while and they decide. Probably they agree that there's a foul, but they're trying to see what's the ball placement. If it's a 30, a 40, if it's a potential yellow card or not. So all those things, sometimes when we wait a bit, what's happening is because they're discussing. But looks like a 30-yard penalty in favor of the French team.
Of the French team. They lead by a goal and a half at the moment. And Petit Louis from the spot, 30 yards, open goal, a chance to stretch their lead. And I must say the referees have done a fantastic job this tournament. There's been a lot of beautiful, clean polo. So here we go. Petit Louis is going to just walk up to this one, open up and hit it straight through. Great goal from Petit Louis, and back of France, 4.5 goals now early on against Italy's 2.
Yeah, good penalty from Petit Louis. And regarding the rules for people that are actually joining in and they don't know a lot about polo, there are like 3 big parameters. The first one is safety, first for horses and also for players. The second one is, of course, discipline. No players are allowed to shout against each other or against the umpire. And then the third one is like the game has to be dynamic. So every time these players slow down the game, they lose a lot of rights. So, now we go back with the game.
Oh, and there, Fanelli just came in and stole it off the French there on this big Betty gelding as he takes it down the ground. Goes for an under the neck shot. No one's there to pass. Julien Reins is in defence. He's going to have to try and beat him. He's going to kick on and get him here. He might get enough angle at the shot. That's a great goal there from Fanelli on the big bay.
Yeah, great individual play from Fanelli. And this horse, looks like he has a lot of power. And no one will stop him on that one. And with a nice individual play, a nice tap under the neck, he managed to score another goal for his team.
A lot of goals we've seen so far already, early on in the second chukka. And we see 7 goals, which is very nice indeed. It'll be a nice highlight reel later on.
Yeah, the field, as you said, looks in really nice condition. That helps us as well for the teams to be more effective, no?
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing condition here. Of course, they've got the luxury of choosing from 9 different fields here in Chantilly. And Italy have come out flying this chukka with a nice pass up to Riccardo. He's headed toward the goal. Julien Reins there cleverly steals it from him and gets a cheeky little backhand. But no one could read it. No one knew what he was going to do there. Now, it looked like Fanelli had the line and Bulteau may have muscled in the wrong place. Did you see that one, Pancho?
Yeah, it looked like. Let's see what the umpires actually decide. And just to mention a bit about the horses, Ricardo is riding this super nice horse from La Irenita breeding. It's called Irenita Mesera. It came from Argentina and it usually goes very well for him. And yeah, we have actually a whistle. Good news for the Italian team, as you said, as you mentioned. Lalo Fanelli had the line, and Dorian came from the back. He had to go near side there, or he could do the write-off, but actually coming from the side and not stepping on Lalo Fanelli's line. So well, we have a 30-yard penalty. It's undefended. The player must hit the ball in one shot. If it's a goal, we go to the center. If the ball is short, it's a spot hit. If it's out, we have a knock-in.
So Kennedy also opting just to walk here, but play the full swing. Nicely done. Easy, made it look easy, straight down the middle. So another goal here. 8 goals we've seen so far already in Chukka 2. Italy just half a goal behind as France started with that half goal. 4.5 goals to 4 as they come back to the middle line.
Yeah, we have a very exciting game, and well, if you see the half on the board, it's because the French team actually is 11 goals against 12, and since we play a 5 checker game, that's why it's half a goal and it's not a goal, just to explain the audience if you just linked in.
Okay, so France breaking out of the line out there, but not getting very far as Kennedy picks it up. Again, it looks like the ball is attached to a stick on a piece of string. He's left that one behind, though. And Julien Reins will just take it back into his half to give him a bit more time. Then opens up a backhand for Bulteau. Oh, but coming in is Petit Louis. Now, Petit Louis pushed Kennedy over as Bulteau was coming down, and it looked a little bit dangerous, I think. Here we'll see.
That's the call, actually. 2 players fighting for the ball, and yeah, Dorian was coming with that line. Nacho Kennedy had a play on the near side, and then Petit Louis actually won that ride-off and created a bit of a danger because Dorian was coming to that line. If Dorian would have gave up that line, Petit Louis could have done that ride-off, or if not, Petit Louis was not involved in that play, Dorian could have fight that play with Nacho Kennedy. Those were the 2 options. Legally, this option was not an option, and well, we have a spot hit for the Italian team in the right hand of Lalo Fanelli.
And he's going to hit first time. Up to Kennedy, picks it up on the near side. Oh, he goes to the backhand, doesn't get it, and Pierre Amelin comes, the Frenchman. The number 2 for Italy picks it up and takes it toward the goal here. He takes it across the front of the goal, goes for an under the neck, doesn't get the angle there and gets a deflection out to the right, gives him another chance at it. Another under the neck. Whoa, hang on, this one's come back with angle. Not quite enough though. It was a 90 degree, almost a Mexicana backhand, but not quite enough angle for Pierre. So they'll change horse here halfway through the second chukka.
Yeah, and as we see on the replay, we're a bit unlucky. In the first one, he got a bit of a deflection on one of the horses, and then he looked like he had a bit of a tired horse, so he went for a really tough neck shot. But well, sometimes it's good to finish the play there and not give a counter attack, especially if your horse it's a bit tired. And well, sometimes you can score from that end. It's not easy, but these players, we've been watching this level of polo, many really talented players, and that was a close one. Now the players will change on their fresh horses, and we will restart this chukka.
And there you can see. Please follow us on all our social medias. Polo Line OK on Instagram. Facebook is Polo Line Int, and YouTube is Polo Line TV.
Yeah, to mention as well some of the horses, we have Lalo Fanelli now in Zurda. It's also another horse that came from Argentina, and is out of a really famous stallion called Líbano. It's one of the top stallions in Argentina, so let's see what he can do in this lovely mare.
Let's see what he can do. Fanelli, captain of the Italian team there. Dark, almost black-coloured mare. So Pack of France will bring it in with Julien Reins. Out to the left to Petit Louis here. Petit Louis has a look around, takes it one tap before making a nice pass up down the ground. But the defence is strong here, this time with Pierre. Gets a backhand on it. And Bulteau, where he picks it up. Takes it sort of toward the side. Petit Louis back on it, this time on the near side. Sorry, it was Julien. He's left it behind. He's come back onto it, though. Julien Reins. Julien Reins. Clever player, intelligent player. Polo players, Julien. 4-goal Frenchman. Right off there. Gets the ball there. It's pretty tough for both teams at the moment. Nobody getting away for a little bit here. French team looking good. Julien's now waiting for the pass up at the front. That is a good pass up to him. But Fanelli's there. Well positioned in defence for the Italians. He'll stop on this one and turn it. Julien will give him a hard time, so he'll hit away from Julien. It's probably a wise thing to do. He hasn't managed to clear it though. Julian turns it around, right around. Petit Louis tucks in behind him. Julian goes forward. There is the pass. Can Reigns get on the end of it? Bulto's looking for it too. Julian, oh, this is good play now by the French. They're holding on to possession here, making some good passes, going and then stopping and going and stopping. It's intelligent plays. Italy keen to get the ball back off them here. When they close it back down, Bulto's got it. No, he's lost it here to Kennedy. Kennedy's doing his thing with the stick down, tapping away. He's stretched away from Bulto, and he's come right up at the front. There's a nice full swing up to the left-hand side at the moment. Ricardo swinging onto it, but he'll leave this one to Kennedy. Kennedy puts it up in front of the goal now. It's going to be a tricky under the neck shot. Goes for a tail backhand instead, and doesn't manage to get it. He managed to keep the ball, though, somehow. Offside, near side. Leaves it for Ricardo to play a little backhand, but it's sweeping in and taking it out is Julian Reins now on the attack. He's pushing forward a little bit more than usual, but every time he pushes forward, either Petit Louis or Bulto drops back, and Jean-Claude is also at the back there, giving Julian Reins a chance to attack at the front, which is nice to see. His horse is jumping around a little bit as he makes that attack, and he's lost the ball. He's shown it a little bit too much to Pierre, who picks up and takes it forward for the Italians, but it's back in the hands now of the French with Petit Louis. With the jumpy horse, leaves it there for Julian. Julian might shoot here. Oh, he's going to wait until he gets a better chance. Then he flicks it out to the left. Petit Louis picks it up still. It's not that pretty at the moment, but they're getting some yards closer, and just out to the right-hand side.
Yeah, the ball went wide, and we were watching really strong defense here. And yeah, the attacks are doubting a bit. Probably if these two teams, especially on the 60 or 80 yards, if they shoot to goal a bit earlier, it will probably give them a better chance, considering the defense are being really strong today.
Yeah, so after a flurry of goals at the beginning, the scores have remained 4.5 to 4 for Pack of France for a while. But look at this. Italy, straight from the back line, already taking it all the way down the field into the 60, but a very nice, strong backhand there for the French. Now being turned here by Fanelli coming through. The bell went there. That's 30 seconds left as he takes a shot from 100 yards. It's going to stop, I think, just in front of the goal. It's a rush for Petit Louis to get there. Gets a little backhand, and Julian Reins is there to pick it up and take it out of danger. He'll just want to get as many yards down the other side of the field as he can. There's a big shot. Ricardo's going to come and back it in a little bit further, right on the bell there. End of Chaka number 2, and the scores are 4.5 goals to the Pack of France team to Italy's 4.
Now we're watching a really exciting game. Very open, actually. The teams are trying to hit the ball and run, and well, a lot of goals. As we mentioned, the field is looking in great conditions today, so that helps for these two teams to play some nice open polo. But well, we go to the break, I think, and we will be back in just a few minutes. We are back.
We're back. We are back once again. And it's 4.5 goals to 4 for the pack of France. They started with that half. It's been a very, very close game. Flurry of goals, 8 goals early on. And then they perhaps they fixed up their defence a little bit, both teams, and have shut each other down. So we've stayed on 4.5, 4 for a while. We're about to start the third chucker here of 5.
Yeah, we finished the chucker with a really nice shot from Lalo Fanelli, but a great defense from the French team. They managed to take this ball away, and then, well, the second bell went off. So we're going to restart this third chucker with a throw-in from the center to the boards. We have the Italian team having the advantage in position of the field here. They're quite close to the goal. But, well, we see actually who will be able to win this throw-in, and also they have a bit of an advantage considering they have the good side of the throw-in. What we mean, the good side of the throw-in, they are located on the left-hand side of the throw-in, so that means if the ball passes, the last player on the throw-in has a bit of an advantage on the right side to try to win that ball.
Okay, so stuck in the middle. Jean-Claude cannot quite get away. Kennedy's got it on this tall, sort of long-looking grey. I don't recognise her, but anyway, here comes Fanelli. Oh, with a beautiful cut shot, Fanelli. Is it going to straighten up enough, or is it just going to creep out to the left-hand side? Anyone there to finish it off? Little flick, leaning out and flick it was. Who was it who finished it off
Ricardo.
at the end there? Oh, it was Ricardo again. Whoa, another one for Ricardo. Great job, Ricardo. Second goal of the day.
Golazo de Ricky. Great goal from the Italian man after a lovely pass from Lalo Fanelli. He had the speed, and it was a tough one because he was really close to the goalpost. But, well, he managed to actually have the courage to go and take that play, and then managed to avoid the goalpost and put that very important goal for their team. When we have a breakaway now, and this is Petit Louis.
Petit Louis straight out of the line out here, running fast. I don't think they're going to catch him, but that quick horse, that big grey horse, did manage to get him in the end. Followed up by Julian Reins. Oh, Julian Reins claiming the line right in front of the goal. Not getting the foul he was asking for. So Petit Louis, though, still on the attack, turns it around inside the 30 here for the pack of France team. Turning it. Petit Louis claiming the line. They have to clear the road, I think, a little bit. Let him come through. Petit Louis has claimed it. He's just waiting for them to get out of the way, or has there been a whistle? I think so. Yeah, there has been a whistle on the play. It was a bit of a melee there. Hard to see who did what. But it looks like the French team...
No, it looks like it got deflected. Yeah, it was a tough one because we didn't know if the umpires were actually calling a clear or not. But, well, it looks like it hit on a horse. The ball went out, and we have a knocking now. Fanelli tried to find Kennedy, and Kennedy with a long pass trying to find Rick.
And picking out the ball now, though, for Paca France is Julian Reins. His horse has got big goggles, eye protectors on. It's quite interesting if you can get a look on those. And he's going to turn this one now. Julian Reins, captain of France here, looking for his boys up at the front. There's a good pass up to the top. Boulteau will try and come onto this one. It's just a little bit far to his right-hand side. And a nice backhand coming in from Kennedy. And Boulteau picks it up and drives toward the goal. That's what he's good at. He's pretty dangerous when he gets running toward the goal, is Boulteau. Kennedy now on this tall, long, rangy-looking grey horse as he hits that one forward. Julian Reins is well placed, well positioned at the back, as he so often is for the French team. Turns it nicely, has a look up. He'll take one more tap forward. Ricardo will put pressure on him. He decides to take him on as Petit Louis comes in behind to support him. A little bit further, Julian will take it, try and get some yards. Petit Louis waiting behind. Stolen, though, by Kennedy on this grey horse. Let's see if she can run. Looks like he can, if he can let it go. Julian Reins is going to try and come, and wow, Julian's really can run. He'll catch Kennedy here and get a good hook on him. Petit Louis will follow it up with a nice tail backhand, and Boulteau's turned onto that beautifully. Good polo we're seeing here, especially by the French, as Boulteau waits for his teammates. Petit Louis has gone forward for the pass. There is the pass to Petit Louis. Doesn't quite reach him, though, as Pierre Anlon takes it to the boards only as far as Julian. France now still on the attack. Oh, he got hooked out by Ricardo there. Didn't see Ricardo coming. But the whistle blew on that play. I think it might be just because it's half chucker and just giving them a chance to change, yeah?
Yeah, there was a play there that actually we had a clear possession. The French recovered the ball, and then Paris considered here we're playing with a free change to preserve the horses and for safety as well. It happens in many countries around the world. That's what all the teams agreed, and so is the tournament. So, well, the umpires decided it was already half checker. They identified some horses were tired, so they blow a whistle. We're going to restart the checker as soon as they change with a fair play in favor of the French team.
Yeah, so impossible to pick a winner so far. It's been very, very even from both sides. We'll see how the stats come up later on, but I'd say they'd be pretty even. It's been good polo from both teams.
Yeah, we're going to see the stats later, but well, something very important, I think, in this game and for polo as well are the throw-ins. We've been, some of these teams, having clear attacks for the throw-ins, some in favor of the Italian team and some in favor of the French. So that's something both teams, I think they have to fix a bit to try not to give them a goal from that position. That is actually a very important thing to consider, in polo, no?
Absolutely. It's nice that here in Polo Line we're taking count of the statistics and we can study them as the games go through. Now, Kennedy with the ball, turning around on this small little chestnut horse with a white face. He does a lot of work on that one throughout the tournament. Nice pass up front, big ride of Wimbledon. Sweeping in is Ricardo, not managing to get the near side, and then the whistle blows on the play there. Who was that one against, Pancho?
Yeah, Ricardo was going really fast on that black horse on the near side. That applied a lot of pressure in the French player that had the ball, and then I think it was Julien Ren that actually turned a bit to the right when we were going to check it on the replay. And Pierre Amelan, the number 2 for the Italian team, had the line, so he made him check a bit. So we have a penalty in favor of the Italian team. Looks like a 60-yard penalty, so great news for them. They have a chance to try to take a 2-goal advantage.
So which of these players went to the Solomon party last night?
Well, as they say here in England, a gentleman has no memory, so I won't talk about what happened last night. Let's focus on this game. But now we have Fanelli. Lalo will take this 60-yard penalty. Let's see if he can score from there.
Fanelli then, from the 60. Paquet France in the middle trying to defend it. It's possible to defend. Oh, it's going out right. It's been kept in. It's another one of those goals. Well, it wasn't Ricardo again, was it?
It was Ricardo again.
Oh, my word. This guy's on fire today.
It looks like a set play. I think this guy's practiced this because it happened twice today.
It's like a football goal. Yeah, set play. Look at that. 2 times in a row. It's gone wide, and Ricardo just magic stick there, taps it in again. Well, you don't see that very often. Certainly not twice in a game. Good effort from Ricardo.
No. But well, credit to him. He was at the right place at the right moment, and he managed to put his stick and put the goal in, so it counts as a goal as well.
Yeah, he's having a good game. He's also scored a field goal, and he's been involved with another one too. Nice little backhand here for Italy. Nice couple of plays for Italy now as Kennedy breaks away on this little chestnut up at the front. He's got Jean-Claude to beat, which he has done. Puts it in front of the goal. That approach shot could be good. A little bit to the left. Flicks it in with it to the right. That's a beautiful goal from Kennedy on that little chestnut, and 2 very quick goals for Italy. Stretches their lead ahead now.
No, and Kennedy is very good when he goes straight to goal, and he actually was very good in anticipating that backhand. He turned before, and then, well, he had the speed and the talent to finish that play, run to goal, and, well, great news for Italy that finishing the third checker, they managed to have a 2.5 goal distance.
Yeah, sudden little power play for Italy here. Kennedy's a little chestnut with a short little neck there, but plays absolutely beautifully. A very handy horse, and she can run too. That ball comes out of the line now. It's Kennedy and that little mare with the short neck again, but this time Julien Reins has got him and opens up a nice backhand. Turning onto it well is Bulto, is Petit Louis on the grey horse. Over the top of that one. And Fanelli turns it here. Fanelli, he's done well there to beat Bulto. Bulto will still try and hunt him down. Fanelli takes it over the halfway line, and he's still got Julien Reins to beat. He's going to try and run round him, but not many people manage that ever. Nice again, another nice near side backhand from Julien. And coming onto it, Vilto trying to claim the line, but Kennedy is in there on that handy little chestnut. Watch her spin around here, try and straighten up toward the goal. Oh, he's got past Bulto, coming in on him now. Again, this time it's Petit Louis with a wonderful sort of windy near side backhand out to the side. Fanelli will now come round and turn it toward the goal. Italy having a power play still going on here, pushing forward. 7 goals to 4.5. They lead at the moment. Not much time left of the third chukker. 40 seconds here as Fanelli brings it further toward the goal. Breakaway though here from Petit Louis. He's got 30 seconds to take it down the ground. He's got to beat Ricardo in the process. He's claiming Ricardo's in his way here, but Ricardo's done well. I think he's claimed the line there. Oh, and he's got the backhand on the near side. Ricardo is really doing well for Italy there. He saved probably a certain goal, and he set off Amelin on going the other way with 14 seconds left. Here's Amelin. Well done to Ricardo with that backhand, and it's end-to-end stuff as Amelin has a chance. The Frenchman, can they make it 8 on the bell? Well done to the Italians at the end of that chukker. Fantastic goal. In fact, they scored 3 at the end there. Well done, the Italians. They've really shown a boost of energy and quality polo at the end.
No, great play, team play from the Italian team, and we have to give a lot of credit in this goal to Ricardo. He stopped one of the best players on the other team. He didn't foul, and he hit a lovely near side back shot. Super tough to do that one, especially under pressure and going fast. And then, well, a great play, pickup play there by Pierre Amelin, and then he ran almost half the field, and he scored a very important goal for Italy. They're leading 8 to 4.5 when we finish this third chukker.
Well, it looked like a football game, no? The score 3-2. It was we didn't score too much, both teams, but it was really tough. I think we ran a lot. I believe that we could have made a difference in the first half. I think we were playing better, and we couldn't. And then they came back, and they are a very solid team. They play very good as a team. So at the end, with that half a goal that they have in favor, it was the one who scored in the last 5 minutes was going to win the game. I never played with him, but it's been a couple of seasons I've been playing against him, so I think I know him better like that. And I knew that he was going to give 100% for the team. And he's a friend also, so it's always good to have confidence with the teammates. And as soon as we called him, he said yes, and bueno, he was MVP, best playing pony, everything. So thanks a lot to him. Almost a goal, because Gus was running to the goal and he was going to score because he's been doing that for the last month and a half. He's having a super season, and Isa, she's very solid in defense. Also, she had a couple of actions in attack today. I think that when she started playing better level, she started to play a lot better also.
Muy contentos porque estamos con Heder acá, que arrancó a jugar el año pasado en Europa y este año ya se largó a jugar todo mayo-junio acá en Chantilly. Y bueno, yo creo que eso, un poco de ya haber jugado un poco en Pakistán juntos con él y que se divierta con nosotros por ahora. Ya desde el 2021 que arranqué a venir acá y nada, desde el primer momento me sentí muy local y siempre la pasé bien, por suerte. No, buenísimo porque es buenísimo, un poco difícil porque se puede decir cualquier cosa entre los dos, pero nada, espectacular en realidad, muy bien. Sí, jugamos contra Ram y Simón, que son muy amigos nuestros, Jules también, y nada, la verdad que por suerte también salió que nosotros seamos los finalistas y nada, que estemos todos contentos, que somos todos amigos.
live here from Chantilly, and let's go a bit on the stats of this game. We're seeing a really nice game, and we saw the Italians just at the end of the third chapter that they managed to get this advantage, but we're seeing quite an even game up to that point. Well, in field goals, 6 for the Italian team, 2 for the Frenchman. Throw-ins quite even, a bit of a slight advantage, 6-4 for the Italian team. Fouls committed, 5 for France, 2 for Italy. They're winning in that stage basically. 2 penalties converted by Paca France, 2 out of 3 for the Italians. No corners and yellow cards. We're seeing quite a nice fair game in that sense. Again, it's 2 really tough teams. They're playing nice, clean polo.
Yeah, it is. Great polo out there. And but what a change. I don't know whether it was the horse list or the tactics, or they just came out with a new sort of fire in the belly, but the Italians really turned the game around there. It was 4 goals to 4.5 for some time, and then the Italians have scored 4 unanswered goals. And this is Pierre Nlan's goal, thanks to Ricardo, who we've got to mention is having, I don't know, the game of the tournament, certainly. For him, he's playing absolutely brilliantly out there, making the difference. Straight out of that line out was Petit Louis for France, though, on this little grey mare, handy little grey mare. Has it stolen, though, by Fanelli. Kennedy's in there as well. Kennedy comes out with it. Running forward for the pass is Pierre. Pierre's waiting, but Kennedy's got some space, so he tried to take it forward, but he's left it behind. Quickly back around, though, is Fanelli for Italy. Straightening things up, and Kennedy comes round, says, leave it, mate, I've got this one. You go up for the pass. There is the pass, and who can get on the end of it? That's the thing. Meeting it, though, is Julien Reins. He leaves it, doesn't manage to take it away from the danger, comes back again with that ride off and near side backhand. He plays so many of those during the game. Nice classic polo from Julien. Good backhand there from Pierre. Can Kennedy get on the end of it? Kennedy can, and he's got the ball out in front of him. Tap, tap, tap. This is where he's so good. Kennedy, he'll put it in front of the goal. Who's there to finish? Julien Reins with another near side backhand. This time doesn't get it out of danger just yet, and they battle for it in front of the goal, slightly to the left. Sweeping in there was Kennedy, but the whistle blew on the play.
Yeah, the Italian team is doing a great job. I think where they're actually winning is they're anticipating a little bit faster than the French team, especially on the backhands. Every time they see one of their teammates trying to hit a pass or a backhand, they are turning before. And of course, you know, the horses are performing, I think, quite good today. But I think that's slightly the difference that we saw in that second half of the third chapter. And well, great news here for the French team. They could defend that very good attack for the Italians. And well, one of the French players had the line, and we saw one of the white players crossing that right of way, and we have a penalty from the midfield in charge of Julien Reins, trying to find Petit Louis.
Yeah, Julien, and you mentioned anticipation there, so key in polo. Anticipating the plays, otherwise you're always chasing. So the good players, they're there already before the next play even starts. Here, that's a nice turn here for the Italians, and see if they can get rid of the ball now and take it down the ground. There's a nice shot forward. There is Bulto, though. He's going to want to put it right back in there. Doesn't get that backhand away, and Fanelli comes and picks it up, and the Italians still on the charge. Running forward is Ricardo. Hanlan's gone up there too. Fanelli will wait a little bit for a better time. Now he leaves it there. First time hit there from Kennedy up to the front. Ricardo's going to try and come onto it, but Bulto's watching him. Oh, he fakes a little backhand. Oh no, it was Pierre. Sorry, Pierre fakes a little backhand. Doesn't get the ball either. Pierre's coming back onto it now. Gets it stolen from Petit Louis, and then Bulto takes over from him. Bulto. One more tap forward. Now the full swing. Oh, that's going to hit a horse. The umpires will think about blowing the whistle, but they haven't done. And Julien Reins on this beautiful iron grey horse now has it at the back. Number 4 opens up a little backhand. Can Petit Louis anticipate and get on the end of that one? Look at this in the air. Oh yes, nice little showmanship in front of the crowd there. Crowd pleaser, Petit Louis, but he loses it in the process, trying to be a bit too showman-like perhaps. And now he's back onto it though, on this handy little grey horse of his. Bulteau turns that on the near side, has a look to who to pass. Jean-Claude's close, but he drives it down the middle to Petit Louis, who seems to be everywhere on this horse. Big ride-off coming in from Pierre. Does well there with the ride-off, opening it up for Kennedy to take it under the neck. Now going forward is Ricardo in front of him. Can he get the pass up to Ricardo? No, he's left that one behind. Manages to spin straight back onto it, though, and then open up a backhand, which doesn't really come off.
Very good job from Pierre, riding Pintor. He's working a lot on defense for his team.
Pierre on Pintor, yeah, working very hard. Oh, but here we come, though, and now is this Pintor again, breaking way up at the front. It's Pintor and Pierre, nice, stretching her neck out, running forward, but he goes over the top, and Bulteau takes his time with that under the neck. Petit Louis under a lot of pressure here. He's left that one behind as well, and Kennedy's going to get it. He'll turn it, no doubt. That's what he loves to do. And then he'll try and weave in and out and juggle the ball through. He's got two blue shirts attacking him at the moment. Pierre sneaks round the back on that horse of his. What was he called again? Pintor. Pintor now. It is a good horse. He picked that one nicely out. He's gone over to the near side. Great horse there. Left it for Ricardo to go for it again. Ricardo Paganelli. What did he have for breakfast, or what did he drink last night? I don't know, but he's on fire today. Wow, very impressive. Another goal for Ricardo. You got to give Pierre and that horse Pintor credit, though. That's an amazing horse as he broke around and ran out around the outside of everyone. She sort of runs with a sort of flat with the head out, flat. Beautiful horse Pintor, but they're going to change now, and there's the man of the moment, Ricardo Paganelli, having the game of his life, maybe game of him, the tournament for him, certainly.
Yeah, no, the whole four players are playing amazing, but yeah, we have to give a lot of credit to Ricardo. I don't know if he went to that party last night or not, but he's playing an outstanding game today. Not only scoring some nice goals, but also working a lot on defense, stopping this professional player from the French team that they work really good. I mean, they're the defending champions, so he's a lot of credit for Ricardo, and also a nice mention that probably not many people see, that the job that Pierre is doing with 2 goals, playing really strong his handicap, really well mounted. He's doing a lot of work to try to give space for Nacho Kennedy and Lalo Fanelli.
Yeah, absolutely. So Paganelli, he'll be climbing up the rankings of the top scoring amateurs. This is Jean-Claude Legrand on that interesting coloured white and speckled horse. Coming back onto, they're all piling up a little bit there, and no whistle. Coming out with the ball is Fanelli up at the front for Italy. He's on a tall bay horse. He could get away here. Coming back into defence is Julian Rines, but he's going to cut that one hit it under the neck. It's a little bit too much to the left at the moment. Julian gets the ride off. Can he stop and turn this one? It's going to be tricky. Oh, what a horse. Just shuts right down. Julian gets him the second time. Now he's right in front of the goal for Italy. Can the French clear it away? Yes, they can. Good defence there. It's a little bit frantic, but they managed it. It was a good attack from the Italians, and then lofted that bomb right up over the top. And the French now right back on attack with Julian Rines. Wow, he was on one side of the field in defence. Now he's up at the front in attack. Julian Rines taking it round the back and then trying to get the backhand through the pack. Pierre picks it up. Now he may have come round a little bit too much there on the near side as Bulteau claimed the line, but Bulteau did give him a little touch at the same time, which he's not allowed to do, but the umpires are okay with that. They're going to take this one in favour of the French. Bulteau had the line, right?
Yeah, they probably considered that it was not in purpose and was actually after the whistle, and Dorian was trying to stop, but with the inertia he just made a little tap on Nacho Kennedy's horse, but well, he could actually had a play on the near side, Nacho Kennedy, but not turn 90 degrees like he did. So we have good news for the French team that, well, they recover possession and they have a penalty. We'll see, looks like a 40-yard penalty in favor, and they will try to add a new goal and try to come closer on the scoreboard. We have Ricardo riding Irenita Mesera, a beautiful horse with a white face. And we have Petit Louis now in charge of this 40-yard penalty. In this case, the opposition can defend it, but they can actually enter the field as soon as the player hits the ball.
So Petit Louis from the 40. It's an important one because they're trailing by quite a few. Oh, he's hit it high. Is it straight? No, he's just pulled that one to the left-hand side. They need to get some of these goals. They need to capitalize on their chances, the French.
See, a bit unlucky there. The penalty, he hit a lovely shot, but well, the horse twisted a bit, and that didn't give him the direction that he probably wanted. But well, great news for the Italians. They recover possession, and now they change a bit the tactics. We have Nacho Kennedy with the knocking, trying to find now Pierre Amelan.
Yeah, so here it comes for the Italians, having a fantastic game here so far. That's a nice play from Pierre and Riccardo. He's unleashed Riccardo again up at the front. Riccardo takes a good shot. Paganelli now. It's going to be a tricky under the neck shot. Can he keep straightening it up? Good one now. And again, the second one doesn't quite make it. Well backed up Pierre. Pierre's having a fantastic game too. I think that one's gone across the front of the goal and out to the left-hand side. Make sure you guys stay tuned after this because we've got the Mini Nations Cup coming up after this. The little kids, I think it's under 12, under 13s. So that's going to be great fun. 3 teams in that and a lot of the sons and daughters of the players of the Polo Nations Cup, which is a really good fun. And the future of the sport. So Boulteau for France drives it up forward. Not getting it through the pack there, but coming onto the ball is Petit Louis. Petit Louis now still in control of the ball. Going forward is Julian Rines. He's spending more time up at the front than he usually does, Julian. Is he going to get the ball? Is he going to get the pass? Because if he's up there waiting for the pass and not getting the ball, then it's kind of wasting his talent a little bit.
And now we have a whistle. The players will quickly go and change horses.
End of Chaka.
End of Chaka, yeah. We're going to then restart the game. The ball also was buried, so that was a whistle. One of the horses stepped on the ball, and it was a buried ball.
Okay.
End of Chaka now, and we see the players changing. Great news for Italy. They still remain with an advantage, 9 goals to 4.5. But well, as you know, in polo, goals can be scored really, really quickly. So the French team, if they have a very good, strong 5th Chaka, they can really come back.
Okay, we'll take a break now. We'll be back for Chaka number 5, the last Chaka, in just a minute.
Touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody, to Chantilly for the last Chaka here in the Moët & Chandon Subsidiary Cup. Now, Italy have been playing a flyer. They're leading at the moment, 9 goals to Paca France's 4.5. 1 Chaka left. What can France do? They need to make the most of every single chance they get. They need to get it in. They can't miss any more penalties.
See, lovely day here in Chantilly. These amazing clubs with 9 polo fields. We are in the Nations Cup live for Polo Line, and we have this last Chaka of this subsidiary final. The Italian teams with the white shirt, they're leading 9 goals to 4.5 against the defending champions, Paca France. We're going to restart this Chaka with a throw-in from the center to the boards. And well, as Tim was saying, the French will have to come very strong to try to turn this game around.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got it in them to do it, though. It's a quality team, the French, so they can do it. But the Italians today are absolutely on fire. Special mention to Riccardo and Pierre, actually, today. They seem to have really upped their game for this game.
Yeah, considering their handicap, they're performing super, super well in this 12-goal tournament that is one of the toughest in the European circuit, without a shadow of a doubt.
Without a shadow of a doubt, it is. Yeah, it is. And everyone was saying at the beginning of this tournament that it was almost impossible to pick the favourites because we have 10 teams, 10 incredibly competitive teams, very, very high standard indeed. It's very, very competitive, well-mounted teams. Oh, it's the man of the moment, Riccardo, breaking away from the line-out. Left it there for Bulteau. Bulteau, he taps that one back. He may have shown too much. No, he's coming back onto it. Bulteau still trying to tap it around. Confident play here from the Frenchman. Gets the backhand, though. Nicely done in the end. Very well done to Petit Louis, who takes one shot forward up to Jean-Claude Legrand, who's perfectly positioned here for a half-swing finish. Over the top, just tops the ball there. And Kennedy, he'll turn that for sure around to the right, bringing it back inside. And then taking a shot, or a pass rather, down the ground. Can he find Paganelli on the near side? Not quite, Paganelli. Can't quite bend down for that one. Nice backhand there from Julien. Not finding his man though. Bulteau, again, he's going to take it back into his own half. Feeling confident is Bulteau. Then plays that backhand. And backhands here. Perhaps they're not getting enough angle, but not enough anticipation. Neither team really getting on the end of these backhands just yet. Now here comes a pass out to the right. That's more like it. Great pass from Fanelli and Kennedy. These two link up so well right from the beginning of the tournament. Kennedy's put it too much onto that, chopped it over the boards.
Yeah, that was a nicer play because Nacho Kennedy first won the position and then tried to go for the pass in an open space. Then a bit unlucky here, his tap went a bit long, it bounced out, and well, we have the French who recover possession from the left side of the field.
Julien Reins doesn't want to waste any time. The clock is ticking and they need 5 goals actually to win this game. Coming through those, Pierre Henlin, the Frenchman, 2 goals with the number 2 shirt on his back. Takes it some distance down the field, but not enough. Coming through those, Kennedy. He's not marked here, Kennedy. They've left a bit of a gap here for Kennedy. He's finding it quite easy, stick and balling. I hope they haven't given up yet, the French. No, not yet. Here they come from the back line, though. What can they do? They need to mount an attack here. They've had it beaten, they've had it stolen, and a backhand comes in from the Italians, and it's going to roll out just to the right-hand side. The French got a hit from the back line. They're running out of time now.
See, they took a bit of risk there, the French trying to escape from the center of their own goal, and well read by the Italians that with a back shot they almost scored.
Yeah, so from the back line, the French not getting it up quite far enough to find Jean-Claude, as Fanelli will turn it round. Coming in behind him is Kennedy. Kennedy now, he's going to try and beat his man. Kennedy goes for the backhand instead, and Fanelli can get onto it. Nice, clever little link up between the two. Then he takes one tap and shoots for the goal. It's rolling, it's just to the left-hand side. Wow, Italy looking really, really smart at the moment, and France, they just can't find the gaps.
See, Fanelli's riding Brisa, this nice black mare that we mentioned earlier on the game. It does a really good job for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well mounted, these teams. As France now, that's a bit better. Finding Petit Louis, and then running forward is Julien. Can Petit Louis get it back to Julien? He can't play the full swing yet because he's worried about getting hooked. Now he's got the space to play that swing. Hits it up forward. In there in defence, with a smart backhand there. Needed to be done, and he got it just right. And he's unleashed Riccardo Pierre with that backhand. Riccardo on the near side. Not getting it out in front of him. Bulteau doesn't get the backhand here. Can Riccardo keep going? No, he's gone round the back. And so Kennedy now. He's got a blue shirt either side of him, and he's left that one behind for Julien to pick up. Julien coming forward now. Julien with the head down, trying to tap it past Fanelli. Petit Louis then sweeping in from the back, taking a nice shot forward. But nice pick up there in defence. This time Fanelli still, he's got it here. he won't mind the clock ticking away. But the whistle blew there. Is it half chucker? I think didn't see a foul. I think the Italians had it. The umpire saw the opportunity halfway through this last chucker to blow the whistle and let the players change horse.
Yes, good first 4 minutes for the Italian teams, that they could manage not to receive a goal. And yes, we have a whistle. Now the players will quickly go, change horses, try to get on a fresh one, and let's see who wins this game.
Well, yeah, it's going to take something really special for the French team to come out and score 5 goals in just under 3 minutes. It's possible, but it's a lot to ask.
Yeah, a lot. But well, a lot of credit to this Italian team. As we mentioned, Ricardo playing like an animal, having a great game, not only on attack, but also on defense. And also, well, Pierre, the number 2, doing also a great job with 2-goal handicap. He's really playing very good. And of course, we have to mention Nacho, very good with the ball, and Lalo always organizing the team from the back. But well, let's see. Now we're going to restart this game with a fair play in favor of the Italian team. And yes, we restart the game, and now it's Nacho Kennedy with the ball.
Kennedy takes it forward, drives one up there. Waiting for it is Ricardo. But nicely turned and picked up by Julian. Julian Rines now. Can he break away? No, he leaves it there for Bulto. Dorian Bulto can beat Kennedy. I don't think he's going to get too far, but Julian is tucked in behind him nicely. But the defense, look, they're not giving the French an inch. As soon as the backhand, Kennedy is a bit worried they didn't get the backhand in. And the French have a chance here. Petit Louis from about 80 yards out takes a shot. It's heading out just to the left at the moment. Good effort, though, from Petit Louis and the French team. But, like I was saying, the defence has been very, very strong the Italians have been very strong on defence. And when the French do get it, there's always seems to be at least one Italian on them. They scored those 4 goals very early on, the French, and haven't scored since. We'll see how the scores go, but this is good from the Italians as Kennedy has a look behind as he runs past and puts that approach shot up to the front. He's going to need an under the neck shot to finish. Shoots, he scores another one for the Italians, and that surely is the final nail in the coffin, taking them 10 goals up now, double figures. 10 goals to the Italians, 4.5 to the French.
Yes, this will close the game for the Italians. And well, we mentioned all the players. Most of us, we play the sport because we love the horses and the importance, of the horsepower. And here we've seen the Italian team, especially now in this play, Nacho Kennedy riding this beautiful horse that had the speed and the comfort for him to score the goal. And also something particular now on the French team, we have Petit Louis and Dorian, both of them riding on a stallion. That is not something quite common to see.
Petit Louis and who, sorry?
And Dorian. He just changed it, but
Here we go.
Before he was riding a stallion.
Okay.
So we had 2 stallions on the field.
Very nice.
Most of the times we're used to watch mares or geldings, so it's quite particular to see stallions as well.
Right. And Petit Louis, is this a stallion? The black one here? Is that a grass field?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
A grass field, so Pierre Henri Ngumu brand, did I see on it?
Yes, it is. And Pierre Amelan recovers the ball for Italy.
Italy so strong today, deserving the victory. They've got just 15 seconds left of this game. The man of the moment, Ricardo, just gets hooked out by Bulto there. They would love to score one more, the French, just to end on with a goal. Petit Louis is going to turn it. 4 seconds. Take a shot, Petit Louis. This is your last chance. No, the bell's already gone. They're shaking hands. It's a done deal. Well done to the Italian team. Very, very impressive performance on the last day for them here. They get 10 goals, double figures, to Paca France's 4.5. We'll see soon how those goals went, because it was an interesting game. It looked very close at the beginning. We saw a lot of goals early on, and it was 4.5 goals to 4. And then, after that, it was 6 unanswered goals for the Italians.
Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, Tim, we can divide this game in 2. The first 2 chuckers and almost and a half. It was super even, goal after goal. And then I think the key word of this game was the anticipation. The Italians starting to anticipate those backhands and those passes a little bit, in front of the French, and that actually gave them the advantage. And a big credit as well, as we consider, looks like the MVP.
Yeah.
Ricardo
it's
played an amazing game. not only on attack, also on defense. So well, great for him. You know that he does a lot for Polo, bringing his team from Italy, playing in this 12-goal season that is super competitive. So I think he will be very happy tonight.
Yeah, great job, Ricardo. There we can see how the scorelines went. It was an interesting one, look, with, France doing very well at the beginning. They scored 3 goals in the first, they got 1 in the second, and we ended the second chukker with France 4.5 goals to Italy's 4. They were winning in the second. It was the third chukker, that's where the turnaround came, with 4 unanswered goals by Italy. They went up then 8. They got 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th, so they stretched away. It was the third chukker where the game changed. Italians are very, very impressive. Well done to Ricardo and his teammates. There they are, lining up for a photo in the sun with big smiles. Congratulations, boys. They've all got to be very proud. It's the best performance they did all tournament, and it's great for them to end with such a nice win.
Yes, they played really well, as we mentioned, as a team. Well, we're going to then see on the scoreboard, but out of those 10 teams, I think all the players managed to score, so that talks really well about the team, how balanced they managed to play today. When we see, now having all the support from family and friends, and I'm sure they're very happy. As we mentioned, this tournament, 10 teams, every game was super tough. Some were a bit closer, some a bit further away on the scoreboard, but we're having a great tournament, and well, we'll see tomorrow how the 2 next games go.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, we got the mini Polo Nations Cup coming up as well today, the first day of that, and they'll play the finals tomorrow. We'll see some replays and get some stats. We may even get an interview later. We'll see. So here, coming away with the ball early on, this is the French team with Julien, I think it is, or Petit Louis, sorry, on that very fast horse we saw earlier on, that super fast horse, super power horse, rocket horse we call it, breaking away. And again, this one is Julien, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, this one was Julien using his skills to tap around.
Exactly, super nice goal. And here we'll see, we have Lalo Fanelli riding this really nice bay horse with a lot of power, scoring that nice tap under the neck, showing all the power. And here, lovely play, pass from Lalo Fanelli, finding the man of today, Rick, almost hitting the goalpost, and he had the courage to go for that play and score with a lovely tap. And here we have Nacho Kennedy on this lovely mare, chestnut with a white face, also scoring a beautiful goal.
Yeah, lots of lovely goals. Who we got here? Pierre Lund. This is the one he picked up off a huge backhand, near side backhand from Ricardo, and he read it well. He anticipated it, like we said, broke away up at the front, and Bulteau couldn't catch him on that horse. That was a lovely goal. Team goal there from the Italians here. Has a look behind. He knows he's got time here. Head down, taps it, perfect, finishes it off, makes it look easy in the end. Well done, the Italians. Awesome goals. Here we got another one. Italian goal as well. Coming through is Pierre again on the near side. Leaves it. There's the man of the moment, Ricardo, running it through again.
Yeah, another great combination. The 2 players that we mentioned a lot. Pierre working to clear the space for Ricardo. And here, as we see, is Nacho Kennedy after that pass from Lalo Fanelli, showing all the horsepower that he is showing in the whole entire season. And well, all his ability with the mallet, scoring a beautiful goal. And here we go with the stats.
Yeah, so there you go. 8 field goals for Italia. That was a beautiful game to watch. 8 field goals against PAC France's 2, which they scored, I think, in the first chukker. Throw-ins, well, that was interesting. Throw-ins are very even, 7-7. And the fouls, not many fouls. That was nice, pretty even as well. 2 out of 3 penalties for both of them, and we didn't have any 60s. So a great game of polo, and it was the field goals that did it. It was those team plays from Italy, passing it up to each other and scoring from the field that decided that game. And it was a game of 2 halves, like I said. The first 2 chukkers very even, ending with France up, and then the third chukker, Italy just broke away, dominated for the rest of the game, ended up by winning convincingly.
No, and also we have to give a bit of credit to the organization, Philippe Perrier, Benoit, and all the team, that they are doing a great job, especially all the people that work with the fields. After all the rain we've been having, all the games actually were played under good conditions. The grounds were safe, and here we are in the field on our 2 in Chantilly, and it looked in really good conditions, and that helps a lot, for this fast polo, and to have all these goals we had today, no?
Amazing. The fields have been incredible. The organisation as a whole has been really, really fantastic so far. We've got the kids' game coming up, and then we've got the big final day tomorrow. Make sure you tune in for that. Pancho, it's been an honour. Thank you very much to commentate with you, and what a great game. What a fun game it was. Thank you, Pancho.
No, thank you, team. It's a pleasure being here, and thanks, Sebas and all the team of Polo Line for inviting me. And well, hope you guys enjoy it, and well, hope to be here soon.
Absolutely. Great fun to commentate with you. Thanks very much, guys. Take a small break, and then please tune back in for the Junior, the Mini Polo Nations Cup coming right up after this.